Alright, so welcome back to Little Hope. Now, what I'm actually going to be doing this time is I'm going to be sitting down, pretty much playing through the rest of the game, right here. I don't know how many more episodes there are going to be, because I don't know how much left there is of the game itself. But certainly, in this filming session, I'm going to be pretty much sitting down playing the rest of it right here and now. And I'll tell you why, it's because I'm actually really hooked on this story, and I really want to see where it goes. And I don't like having to take big pauses in between, finding out what happens next. Okay, there's a carving on the wall. On the tree. I know what a tree is. Quite happy to subject all of you to that, but I want to find out what happens. So, like I said, I don't know how many more episodes there are going to be, but if you're enjoying the series, then do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps out a lot.
Whatever that thing was, I think it's gone.
Subscribe if you're new around here.
What went on back there?
No clue.
Yeah,
Is the
Taylor.
tide beginning to turn in our favor?
I don't know.
Whatever we saw back there, or thought we saw, we're still in grave danger.
Taylor almost got killed again. No, let's be thoughtful.
There must be something we can do.
Yeah.
Mary's in the middle of all this, that I'm certain of. We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out.
Yeah.
It's just a theory.
This is my thing. I don't want to be resentful about it because he's got a point. Like, I think Andrew is really onto something.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot deal. We get it wrong, and there's no replay.
Yeah.
It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on, let's take a look.
I agree with him. I think Mary is at the center of all this,
Me
but
too.
I don't think killing her is the
That's
answer.
place.
Or getting rid of her, as I said. Oh, is this going to be, I suppose, card? Oh, boy. Next premonition. Oh, John just got okay. So what, are we gonna witness his character? Are we gonna witness Joseph get executed at some point? What's gonna happen? It seems like only your double can actually kill you. Like, so far, doubles have only posed a threat to their sort of given character. So like, Angela's double is the only one who's actually posed any kind of a threat to her. Same with Taylor, and then, you know, I think the less said about what happened to Daniel, the better. Let's just check out this derelict building, which I'm sure isn't bad news in any way. It even says no entry outside.
There's a way in here.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
Vince. I have a theory about this guy.
That guy's a menace. I
No.
don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
I think he does.
Come on, inside.
I promise you, I'm not just saying this because he's black. But do you think he could be Tanya's boyfriend? From the beginning?
Well,
It's
no
possible.
one's been here for a long time.
My heart just stopped.
Now is my time to speak before the judge.
Oh,
Maybe we're
fuck.
finally getting somewhere.
I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received. The devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only yesterday. Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife.
What?
For this the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
Now, however, this court
Nah,
is
fuck
duty
this
bound by
guy.
law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding covered in our midst is to be
Her
besmirched.
courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Yeah, what if she was blackmailed into
Her
it?
accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
Nah. Fuck
Once the
out of
court
here.
must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then.
Nah, fuck this guy.
Abraham!
What am I to do?
Can I kill him at some
Some would
stage?
have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
I understand what he's saying.
I understand your dilemma. The consequences couldn't be more serious, but the girl is so young.
Tell the court what you have come here to say. Speak up, boy. Out with it!
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see the truth.
Yeah.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
My time is not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
I have more to say.
I have already given you enough time.
Come on, man.
Furthermore, Mary is to be placed into the care of Reverend Carver. Now stand down.
That's it? Dude, why is Wyman sucking this guy's dick dry all the time?
So, what happened? Did the little devil child get nailed?
No.
I saw Abraham, my double. He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
So what happens now?
This helps us. Has to. We now know for sure that we can alter what happens.
Is he right? You go along with that?
They say the past can't be changed, but there have been clear instances where we have
Okay.
actually affected the
Make a
events.
difference, but we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. There have been
Nothing
clear
here can be
instances
taken
where
for granted.
we have been able to do things. Oh, what is this?
Whatever's out there, it still wants Taylor.
Yeah.
We have to go. Now.
What about Angela's one? That's still going to be out. Oh, this is the factory. Okay. Yeah, because what I'm thinking is, remember when Daniel's double got thrown out the window? And Daniel was actually able to stop it for a little while. He was actually able to prevent it. I don't know. Maybe we can alter the events. In memory of James Clark. That was the dad. That was another version of John. That was the dad from the beginning sequence. Kiss my ass. Oh, charming. Oh, what's on the back of it? Okay. Vincent Barnes. Oh, is this the guy? This the guy that we've been bumping into the whole time? Following our recent disciplinary meeting, I am writing regarding your acceptance and behavior. Management may have made every effort to accommodate your difficult circumstances and recent injury. By accepting your recent... Hang on. I'm just trying to skim through this. It's basically just like a disciplinary warning type thing. Basically, he was acting up and it's basically telling him to wind his neck in. Otherwise, he'll be sacked. Okay. Well, let's have an explore. See what the factory has for us.
Hard to imagine, but this place must have been something once.
Yeah, you worked it.
Now it's just bad memories, broken lives, and rust.
Half the shitty town probably worked here. Once this place closed down, everything else went right along with it.
Yep, Little Hope Factory to close. I wonder how the bus driver's going to tie into all this. Are we ever going to find him, or... I'm intrigued about the bus driver, because didn't the bus driver see Mary as well? He saw the little girl. Factory closure. So basically, the company went bust. Oh, I'm just waiting for some bullshit to happen. Something's going to happen. That's Wyman. Recognize it. Hang on a second. What's this? Pastor Carver's teaching strayed from true doctrine and piety. His mind wandered from the fellowship of saints and surrendered into sin over many years. Please attend to his past behaviors, which infect and corrupt the town. Yeah. This is what I've been saying. It's the fucking Reverend that's fucked up. And that letter's basically confirming it, saying that he basically went on like a downward spiral, I guess. It's him. It's definitely him. I'm not saying Mary's 100% innocent, but like, it ain't all her. It can't be. She's being like blackmailed or something. Oh, what the fuck's gonna be in here? Jump scare? This is Vincent, isn't it? Yeah! It is! He is Tanya's boyfriend! Dude, I had a gut feeling. Dude, I fucking called it. So this guy that we've been bumping into the whole time that we've been slagging off, he could actually... I mean, I don't know how he could be of help, but that's Tanya's boyfriend. And he also worked here. I don't know if you want to be shoving that.
Get over here and help me.
Do we want to be shoving this thing around?
What's up?
I'll push from this end, you from the other.
Oh, I don't...
Okay.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Everything you got.
Was that really the best idea, John? Honestly?
Professor, are you okay?
What a dickhead.
Professor, are you hurt?
He's fine.
I'm okay. Just about.
What the fuck is he gonna find down here?
No way back up. I'll look for a way out down here.
On your own?
Okay, we'll meet up at the back of the building.
No, dude, you
Sure.
gotta...
See you out there.
John, are you serious?
Be careful down there, John!
Why do you want to go on your own?
Hey, Professor! We'll see you outside, okay?
What is that face? Why does John want to go on his own? I don't get that. I was agreeing with him earlier because he was the one saying that we shouldn't split up. Why does he now suddenly want to go off on his own? Are you trying to die? Okay, so we're just leaving John. Fuck, okay. Playing Angela now. Or I have to treat Angela as still being in danger.
Professor?
Because her double could
okay.
very
The
well
one
be out
person
there
John
still.
can take care of is himself.
Chill. This ain't the time for personal disputes. Can we just, like, try and stay alive right now?
Andrew?
Oh,
You up there?
up there?
I'm up here.
Where is he?
Wow. Do you two look good?
Nice of you to notice. Looks like you've been to the same beauty parlor as me. Swampy's.
Funny. But also true.
Come on. Get him up. Alright. I thought we were going to have to play through an entire sequence as, like, John off on his own. I wasn't ready for that.
Am I pleased to see you?
Same here.
What? Who the fuck is that guy?
You see Mary while we've been apart?
No. Is that...
No, nothing.
I can't tell if that's Angela's double again or if that's a different one.
Me neither.
Okay. What does that even mean? Old car. Okay. I can't tell if that was an existing double or a different one. Oh, there she is. She's standing right there.
You see that?
Yeah. What is she doing?
Stay on your toes. Anything could happen.
Yeah. Glad we've at least figured that out. Oh, no kidding.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath. You must die today. Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve Satan.
Damn me if you must. You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Brought here by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
Confront Mary or help Joseph? Fucking... Help Joseph. Help Joseph. Go on. Come on. Is he just gonna fucking die anyway?
Help me!
Come on.
Look, there can be no more doubting. This is witchcraft.
Can we
More
chuck one at the
stones.
Reverend while we're here?
The devil must be crushed from within him.
I don't think we can save him.
Do not flinch.
He doesn't want to do
The fate of
anything.
Little Hope rests in your hands.
Oh, shut up. We can't save him. He's dead. Was there anything we could have done about that? Oh, now it's going to come for John.
What happened? Tell me.
We don't have a lot of time.
What kind of way was that to execute someone? Oh, here we go. Here comes John's.
I can't get away from this thing. I'm not letting what happened to Daniel happen to me. Are you crazy? We gotta move.
Yeah, we do gotta move. That's Angela's one. Hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry.
John, please hurry!
Right. Come on, John. Come on, John. Think, think, think.
Come on, you fuck! I'm ready.
Oh, come on. Give me some time here. Hit him. There you go. There you go, John. I'll smack him one. Get him out of here. Oh, back to Angela. She hasn't got anything to defend herself with. Oh, no. Come on.
Angela.
We got him. Back to Angela. God, this fucking tests you. Go on, get him out of here. Back to John. To me, to you. To me, to you. Oh, just got that in time. I nearly missed that.
How's that feel, fucker?
Alright, Stifler. No, help Angela, help Angela, help Angela. Help her, help her, help her, help her. We have to help her. There you go. Now you're gonna have to defend yourself. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, that's fucked. John. Oh, no. Got it.
Get inside!
Come on, come on, come on. Not again. This motherfucker. Andrew, don't miss. Oh.
Get in here!
Oh my god. Don't stand against that door.
We gotta go!
Now.
Right now!
Yes.
This thing is only interested in me!
John can save himself. He can save himself.
I'll hold it back!
You can get away! Escape! I did! You don't have to do this!
This is stupid! Get out of there!
John, you can save yourself.
Is it gone? I don't see it anymore.
Nah, it's there. Wait,
Where
what?
in God's name are we now? Place looks like it burned down.
It just disappeared?
Something here isn't right.
Something isn't right is this shitty town's motto.
Hang on. Wait. Hold on, give me a sec. The curator said the demons can be born out of regret? Is this something about, like, redeeming yourself? And, like, making up for past mistakes? It can't be a coincidence that because John picked the heroic option to try and save the others, in doing so he saved himself. And Taylor did the same thing, didn't she? Because we haven't seen Taylor's double since. I'd be very interested to see if we come across John's double again. What's this? Who the fuck is that? Okay, well, I have no idea who that is. I would be really interested to see if we come across John's double again. Is this whole thing about inner demons? Mary's still here. It feels like she's trying to lead us somewhere. She feels much more like a guide than she does a threat, if that makes sense. Like, not so much as she's trying to get us killed, but she's trying to show us the way. I can still hear the fucking things outside. I can hear Angela's one, definitely.
Maybe if we had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
Hang on a second. Parents unhappy with their own upbringing can overcompensate. They might not want their children to feel the same as they do about their own parents. They yearn to be friends with their offspring, so parents accept theories to encourage love as the solution to conflict. That's about spoiling children and setting boundaries. Yeah, kids need boundaries. Don't want them getting too far out of line. Oh, it's Angela's double again. It's back. Fucking keeps coming back. But do you notice how I can't see it? Do you notice how I can't see it as Andrew? Only, I don't know, James and Anne. Yeah, Yeah, that's the...
You're gonna want to see this.
That's the family from the beginning.
Angela and I were married.
This makes less and less sense.
This is so confusing. I need to head for the staircase. That's where Mary went. Reverend Leonard Carson. Dear Anne, thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and... This is a different Reverend. This isn't the one that we've been dealing with. Where is that staircase? Seems like that's where we're supposed to go. Here we go. Up here.
What was that?
Gotta be the girl.
Yep.
Let's go find her.
At what point am I going to come across Andrew's double? That's the question. Like, is he going to get executed somehow, or... Because he's definitely not done anything wrong.
She's in here.
Then again, none of them have really done anything wrong.
Stay here.
Andrew, what's going on?
This is the house. This is the fucking house! From the beginning! I don't know why that never occurred to me. Fuck you, Mary! I don't know why that never occurred to me from the picture of James and Anne.
No, wait.
You protect me. You must.
Wait, this isn't right. No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on it.
This court is hastily convened, but with good reason. If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today. I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question. Mary uses her puppet as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone. She allowed her own kin to be executed as she watched in silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now this tainted child, this creature of Satan, has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
This is crazy. These people have lost their freaking minds.
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town, or its people. Can you not help me?
What can I do? If I could do something to stop this, I would, but...
Now in her hour of greatest need,
I don't
this
see
child
how.
of the damned pleads once more for the devil's help.
I beg the court's indulgence. Please guide me at this time. I seek your counsel.
Carver's evil.
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one. We have been swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary. Reverend Carver is the one urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not deceive
doing.
us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see.
Oh, shut up,
I
you
will
dickhead.
see this town purged of all evil.
You're messing this up. Carver isn't the one you should be calling out.
No,
What must I do to bring little hope back
no,
into
you're
the
wrong,
light?
Taylor.
I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
I don't think destroying the doll's the answer. Stop Carver. We have to stop
You
him.
have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself. I know what must be done here.
Hey, look, if I'm wrong, and I probably am, and the comment section's probably screaming at me, but I'm going with what I feel.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
I'm just going with how I feel.
What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you. How can a man of God conduct himself in such a way? Mary, your suffering is at an end. You are free to leave.
Fool! Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing!
No.
The devil's daughter has deceived you all! Not me! I see her! I see her! Satan's whore! You will pay heavily for your crimes. I was one of the first to fall under your spell. Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
Dude, get him out.
I have not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me. I shall remember you all my days.
That's okay. Oh, how's that gonna affect this? Have I just got everyone killed? Interesting how she hugs us. I really hope I haven't got everyone killed. I bet I've just killed everyone and the comments are fucking screaming at me. Like, dude, what have you done? This is the house that burned down. I don't know how I didn't pick up on that earlier.
You did it. It worked.
It did?
100% you made the right call. That jerk of a priest was the real bad guy.
You
Sure,
changed your tune.
I mean, I should feel great. But I don't. I feel nothing.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You look pleased. What just happened?
We're all done here.
Are you sure? Are you sure we're done here? Oh, I feel like something's about to happen. Keep saying bearing updated. Are we out?
Hey!
Vince.
I'm real sorry. I know it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, knew it. I knew it.
Wolf's been through some real tough time these past years.
Anthony was there.
About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
But I'm not... He's totally mistaken Andrew for Anthony. Whatever happened to him, though? What happened to Anthony? He survived. We saw that. We've just seen that he survived. We knew he survived.
I'm real sorry for what I've put you all through. We've all had one hell of a rough night. You more than anyone. That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on
We've all
yourself.
been through
You know
hell.
that, right?
We're finally getting out of this
Can't
hell.
blame yourself.
That's him!
I just wish we all could have made it.
He's the bus driver.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope.
What?
You
You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble him too much.
Oh my god. The whole time it's just been him.
Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
Wow.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
Now that makes sense.
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head. You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left.
Wasn't even talking to him.
Anything you can do to help us would be greatly appreciated.
There's no goddamn us.
This bridge was never even broken.
What the hell is going on in there?
Get the hell out of here!
I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in! Hey!
I don't think he gets how bad a mess we're in.
What say you? Wow.
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result.
Maybe not get Daniel killed?
Impressive. Almost survived intact. Almost. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him. Till we meet again. Maybe in the South Pacific, or the Arabian deserts, or somewhere else. But we will meet again.
Mm-hmm.
At least one more time.
A House of Ashes, yeah? That's the next one, isn't it? And that's it. Wow. That's the end. So there you have it. That was the Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope. I think I want to just kind of sit here for a couple of minutes and talk about how I interpreted that, because I think the story to this game is actually really interesting, and now I've had a little bit of time to sort of think about that ending. I want to give my take on what I think it's all about. So I might get something wrong here. This is just kind of how I've interpreted it. I've had a look at some of the other endings. It turns out I was that fucking close to getting a perfect ending. Literally, if Daniel had survived, I would have got a perfect ending. But yeah, unfortunately, he didn't make it. I mean, he doesn't exist, so technically I didn't kill anyone. So what I have gathered is thus. Anthony is the bus driver. He was the guy way back in the beginning of the game who was the only survivor of the incident where his whole house burned down and his entire fucking family with it. He was the only one who survived. Now, he is the bus driver, and he is just sort of driving down the road, and there is a roadblock, and he is diverted into Little Hope. And what I think has happened is, as he's gone back into Little Hope, it's caused him to start having all these hallucinations. My theory is that he might be like schizophrenic or something. He starts having all these hallucinations of his family and kind of what happened, starting with Megan appearing in the road and him swerving around, and that's how he crashed in the first place. And it kind of takes him on the worst possible trip down memory lane, where he relives what happened that night, and he kind of figuratively lives out the night through these 5 characters, through Andrew, John, Angela, Daniel, and Taylor. So they're not actually real people. They are just figments of Anthony's imagination. But he kind of lives out the experience through these 5 characters, almost in a kind of like a sort of split personality type thing, where he's basically having to relive all of them dying. And that part in particular is played out through the whole witch trial thing with their doubles and how they all got executed. Do you notice how they all died in the same way that they died in the house fire? Tanya ended up getting hung from the balcony by like her scarf, and then in the witch trials, she was hung from a tree. Anne was suffocated in the bathroom, and then her double in the witch trials, Amy, I think, was drowned. James was crushed by the tumbling house, and Joseph was crushed by rocks. So basically, in the witch trial flashback sequences, they all died in the same way that they died in the house fire. My take on that is it's Anthony actually reliving each of those deaths. And I think the whole journey and the culmination of the game is about, I think, 2 things. What it comes down to, how the house fire started. Obviously, Anthony was the one who lit the kettle, so it would be quite easy to just pass the blame off onto him and say he started the house fire. But he knows, Anthony himself knows, that it was actually Megan who caused the house fire. But at the same time, Megan is a really interesting sort of story. Her life is kind of played out through Mary in the flashback sequences, and it's really interesting, and it makes a lot of sense, I think. She was not a witch. She was not in alliance with the devil or anything like that. Basically, I think she was being abused. In the flashbacks, at least, Mary was definitely being non-stop by that fucking Reverend Carver. He was a bit of a fucking weirdo. They kept going on about this secret that they had between her. I think that Reverend Carver was abusing her, and that's why she was acting out. That was what was causing her erratic behavior. And there's even things that you can pick up in the game that explain that kind of psychology to you. We picked up the book on parenting and the child's mindset and all that. That's basically explaining what I just said. So it was quite clear that Mary was troubled, she was being abused, and no one was really sympathizing with her. Everyone was kind of overlooking that and kind of pushing her to one side and just kind of writing her off as this sort of psycho wild child. And that's exactly what happened with Megan. She was under the watch of that Reverend Carson, I think it was. And it was probably the same thing. She was probably being abused by him, and that's why she was acting out. That's why her school grades were so bad. And no one was listening to her. All she wanted was for someone to actually hear her out and listen to her. And no one would. Everyone was just like, oh, fucking weirdo Megan, get out of here. Get out of here, Megan. So that's why she acted out, but she never actually meant anyone any harm. And that's what I think this game is all about. I think Anthony blames himself to an extent for what happened, but I think he also subconsciously blames Megan. So it's about getting over those 2 things. I think after each person during the witch trials is executed and their sort of double demon comes after them, if you are able to conquer that demon, if you are able to get rid of that demon, I think that is symbolic of Anthony forgiving himself for each of those deaths. And then the fatal choice you're given at the end. Do you save Mary or do you kill her? They really tempt you into just killing her. They really tempt you and prod you and go, yeah, go on, blame her. You know you want to. The whole point of this game is to try and get Anthony to accept that the house fire was a tragic accident and there was nothing he could have done about it. And really, honestly, none of them are to blame. It's about him actually accepting that. So you go throughout the game to try and forgive yourself, but more importantly than that, to forgive Megan, because you acknowledge that yes, she was the one who started the fire, and as in each of the deaths throughout the witch trials, Mary was always there. She was always painted as a sort of culprit. She's always at the scene of the crime. So they tempt you into thinking that it's her fault. But are you able to acknowledge that actually, no, you never meant to hurt anyone? There's actually a lot more to this. And I think at least in the ending that I got, I think Anthony is finally able to accept it and move on. You even see Vince come up to him at the end, and even Vince acknowledges, hey man, look, I know it wasn't your fault. They both kind of accepted that it was just a tragic accident. When you actually look at it for what it is, like, it's really sad. Honestly, I feel so bad for Anthony because, like, he's been living with this his whole life. How old was he when the house fire happened? He couldn't have been older than like 18, 19. You see him at the end, he's like in his 50s or 60s. Mate, the guy has lived his entire life with this, and it's taken him until then to actually get some sort of closure on it. And I think it's sad because it's actually not that unrealistic. There are a lot of people in the world who kind of have to go through the same thing, not necessarily the exact same scenario, but some people might have been like a part of a traumatic event, and then they have to kind of live their entire life holding on to that. And a lot of these people may never get to revisit their little hope. They might never get that closure. So honestly, like, it's deep as fuck. That is some deep shit, but it's fascinating. Honestly, I've had such a good time playing this game. It was so nice to just do something a little bit different, just kind of step outside the box a little bit. Can't wait for the next one. I think House of Ashes is the next one. After the credits, they played a little trailer for it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to come back and play House of Ashes when that comes out. I am planning at some point between now and then on playing Until Dawn with a twist. So that's definitely something to look forward to. I've got some other really good ideas in the works right now. I've got some really good things coming up for the channel. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again for everyone who supported this series. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you want to see me play more games like this again in the future, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Turn on the notification bell end. Thanks as always for watching. Have a good one. And I'll see you next time.